So today we're going to be playing Age of History 3 again, and we'll be playing as the Germans in World War II. Now I'm not happy with who I'm playing as, but let's see if we can actually win World War II, unlike this funny guy did. So yeah, let's first do the initial things. So guys, for some reason we have very good economy right when we start off, and we have these armies spread out, but we're going to try to get a very good research, and for that we're going to have to increase the growth rate in Berlin. Having better technology than everybody else would mean that we can defeat them. We got an alliance request from the Italians. Of course, we can't say no to them, and both of us hate these two guys. But right now, we're not gonna go against France and Britain. Instead, we're gonna start things off with Denmark. Let's see if we can defeat them in under 6 hours. Oh, what is this? The German people, we were able to send an ultimatum to Austria, which kind of happened automatically. We didn't do that. Well, that's cool. Anyways, let's go to war with Denmark. We are gonna include the Italians, and now let's go in. Okay, it took more than 6 hours, unfortunately. Sudetenland. Can we take Sudetenland? Yeah, we did, without having to go to war. Actually, we are at war, but that's only because we're at war with Denmark. Let's take all of Denmark, even that little island up there, and puppet the rest of the country. Now we're looking more like Germany in World War II. Somehow we took over all of Czechoslovakia, again without having to go to war. But now we're gonna focus on stability. Since we have expanded so much, everybody around us hates us. So we're gonna have to chill out. Now, is sending ultimatums in this game a thing? I didn't know it was. Okay, we didn't do anything, but for some reason, we're at war with Poland. Yeah, our armies are controlled by AI. Let's see if AI can replace our jobs. Yeah, the AI is very stupid because it's not invading Poland, it's just trying to recover lost lands. Okay, now it's doing its job. We defeated Poland, but if we take all of Poland, we would border the Soviet Union, and they might declare war on us. We're not gonna take everything, we're just gonna take, yeah, that is gonna be enough. And then we're gonna get ourselves some new armies because we are scared of the Soviets. Okay, so for some reason, we have now declared war on the Benelux countries. I have no idea why this is happening. Poland is getting invaded by the Soviet Union, which means that we are gonna have Operation Barbarossa. But we can't take any land from these guys. Our aggressive expansion is at like 0. Wait, it was at 99 when we took Poland. How is it at 0? Like, that's crazy. Alright, we're gonna take all of Luxembourg, and then we're gonna take all of Belgium, but we're just gonna send our armies to the east on the border with Soviet Union. They might just try to take us out. I'm very sure that they're gonna declare war. So in preparation of that, we're actually going to first recruit some generals. That's important. And then we're gonna make a big army. Oh no, Operation Barbarossa. We can't invade the Soviet Union. I don't think we can. Okay, we're gonna abandon the idea. We're not that strong right now. Let's convert all the religions and... Okay, so IRL, by this time, the Germans had invaded France. We don't want to do that. We just want to make upgrades for now. I mean, we are going to do what the Germans did, but we're going to take our time. We're not going to rush into it. That's why they lost, and that's why we're going to win. Alright, everyone, our aggressive expansion is down, which it has always been. So we're going to take advantage of that and invade Norway. They're allied to Sweden. We don't care. We're much stronger than both of them combined. Sure, I mean, we lost some armies, but who cares? We got the majority of the country. How much of Norway can we take? The entire thing? Okay, so we're gonna send back our armies and position them in strategic locations. Alright, so now we're gonna go against Danzig, which is just a weird looking province up here. Yeah, that's much better. And now we're gonna wait for some time. Alright, so we have done enough preparations. We have all these armies. I feel like we're now prepared to go against the Soviet Union. They're allied to Cyprus, which is the weirdest alliance I've ever seen. We're gonna go against the Soviets. Operation Barbarossa. Here we go. They already had armies on our border, which is so weird. Okay, let's see how the battles are going. Yeah, we're defeating them. And we started off the invasion. I'm just gonna turn on AI. AI is gonna control the armies, and we're just gonna sit back and relax. So the war is going pretty well for us. All of our armies are engaged, plus the Italians are here. Have we gotten to Moscow? Yeah, we didn't even have to take Moscow to win the war, but our demands are gonna be big. Now, if we go way up, a coalition will be formed, and we can't go above 100, which is kind of annoying. So we can only take just about this much. Okay, that was Operation Barbarossa. Of course, we want to take out the entire Soviet Union, but that's not possible right now. Alright, so after a lot of preparations this time, we are gonna go to war once again with the Soviet Union. And I am a bit worried about the aggressive expansion, which doesn't go down at all. But we can't expand if we wait for it to go down, so we're gonna have to force it, which kind of means that we would have to fight a coalition. Unfortunately, let's see if we are ready to fight a coalition. Right, our armies have went in and destroyed the Soviet Union, which means that we can take a big chunk of the Soviet Union. Aggressive expansion has just went crazy. This is all we can take, and it looks pretty good, doesn't look that bad. We're gonna have to spread our armies throughout our country because we are pretty much sure that they will form a coalition. Yeah, it is the French who initiate the coalition. This is way before our armies could arrive. So let's see if we can win this coalition. Yeah, that is a lot of countries which joined. Well, initially it seems that we're losing this, but our armies are better trained and better equipped. So that might come in handy. Yeah, things are definitely not looking great for us. At least we have the Italians on our side. In the east, we have lost a lot of land, but we're actually making good progress in the coalition. We have defeated most of the armies in the west. We're also kind of bankrupt right now, but what matters is us winning the coalition, which I think we are. I was sure that we can win the coalition because we were just so much stronger. And here we can see that, wow, that is so many countries. Even the subcontinent has joined. I don't know for what reason, like they should just mind their own business. And this war is very costly. We have lost a lot of men. We've gotten 15,000 war score. We can take all of France, and they have a lot of subjects. We can take these guys for ourselves. Yeah, that is a lot of subject. This basically means that we're gonna get all of these states as vassal states. Okay, so now let's make our demands. Actually, let's enforce them. Now, our aggressive expansion, as it was at 500, but it went down to 110. Our name just went up to Norway for no reason at all. Like, we want it to be down here. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's just name ourselves. Yeah, that is good. That is who we are. And we have a lot of vassal states now. Economy is doing good. The only country we're going to have to take out is the Netherlands. And that's just going to be easy fight. Let's spread our troops once again. We're going to have another war with the Soviet Union coming up. I mean, Bulgaria, we're just going to go against Bulgaria right away. They were allied to the Germans in World War II, but we don't care about an alliance. We just want to take their land. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's enough. Our alliance has expired with the Italians. We have waited long enough, and we're gonna make a new army with which we are going to start an invasion. That's gonna be enough. And now we're gonna have our round 2 with the Soviet Union. Actually, I'm sure that they'll form another coalition since our aggressive expansion is over 100, but maybe we can defeat everyone. Now, I've turned AI mode because when you're invading Russia or the Soviet Union or the Russian Empire, it's very hard to send them everywhere since it's so big. I mean, look at this, which is why turning AI mode is more convenient. And now we are going to really take a lot from the Soviet Union. We're gonna take all of that, and we're gonna make them our puppet state, and we're gonna try to take out these nations down here. Let's see if we can do that. And most importantly, are they gonna form a coalition? Because aggressive expansion is crazy high. Well, we defeated Romania. There goes that. And there goes Yugoslavia. Now the only thing remaining is probably the Netherlands. No more of that. We're also going to take their colonies. Oh, we forgot about Slovakia. They're allied to the Italians, which means that we would have to go against the Italians. Don't care. After all of this, the UK has formed another coalition against us, but this time there are way less countries and there's no way they can defeat us. So we're just gonna sit back and see what happens. The Brits are really invading us. Operation Sea Lion is going to happen very soon. Alright, the good part about having vassal states is that they don't join a coalition against you. So as you guys can see, our puppet states are helping us out. Let's just try to manually send in some troops. We don't want to turn off AI mode because it makes things easier. Let's just try to send these guys in. We can actually control this army. There we go. We took some part in winning the war, and Operation Sea Lion was a success. We're gonna take all the colonies from these guys. I know they have a lot of these. Like the entire globe is their colony. Yeah, we took everything, and now there is a German world domination. As you guys can see, most of the globe is our colony now. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future. Thank you for watching.